What's something people don't know about the dawn of the space age? In the cool autumn of 1957, humanity took a monumental step into the unknown. Far from the gaze of ordinary citizens, a small silver orb left Earth and entered the vast expanse of space. That orb was Sputnik 1, the world's first artificial satellite, launched by the Soviet Union, a moment that forever changed the course of human history. Sputnik 1 was more than a machine. It was a symbol of human ingenuity, ambition, and our innate desire to explore the universe. But why did Sputnik matter so much? To understand, we must first understand the tense and volatile world it was launched into. The 1950s were marked by a political and ideological clash between two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. This period, known as the Cold War, saw both nations racing not only for military superiority, but also for dominance in science, technology, and the hearts and minds of people around the globe. The stakes were high and the competition fierce. Both sides knew that whoever dominated space would hold the ultimate high ground. In this context, Sputnik 1 was not merely a technological achievement, it was a bold statement to the world. The Soviet Union had arrived, and they were leading the space race. On October 4, 1957, the world looked up in wonder and, for many, fear. The launch of Sputnik 1 sent shockwaves through the United States, where the realization dawned. The Soviet Union had not only reached space first, but they had demonstrated a technological prowess that many believed only America was capable of. The geopolitical tension of the Cold War spurred an unprecedented drive to conquer space, setting the stage for a new era of exploration and competition. From a scientific standpoint, Sputnik 1 was a marvel. It was simple, yet groundbreaking, weighing just 83.6 kilograms and measuring 58 centimeters in diameter. It orbited the Earth at a speed of nearly 29,000 kilometers per hour. Despite its small size, its impact on science and technology was immense. Sputnik's primary purpose was to collect data on atmospheric density and the Earth's shape. It confirmed that objects could be launched into orbit and remain in space, paving the way for everything from weather satellites to global communication networks. But for many, the most iconic aspect of Sputnik was its signal. The satellite emitted a steady, rhythmic beep, beep that could be heard on radio sets worldwide, a sound that reminded everyone of the Soviet Union's historic achievement. The world was stunned. Newspapers, radios, and television broadcasts were consumed by the news. For the Soviet Union, Sputnik's success ignited a surge of national pride, but in the United States the reaction was far more complex. On one side of the globe, the Soviet Union celebrated. The launch was a victory not only for science but for their political standing. It proved to the world that they were capable of great feats. Meanwhile, in the United States, Sputnik was met with fear and disbelief. How had the Soviets pulled ahead in the space race? This moment of reckoning led to a radical shift in American policy. In response, the United States launched the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, in 1958, sparking a new phase in the space race. Sputnik 1 wasn't just the beginning of the space age, it was the spark that ignited a series of historic events. It wasn't long before both the Soviet Union and the United States sent humans into space, culminating in the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. The legacy of Sputnik 1 lives on in every satellite that orbits our planet today, in every rover that explores distant worlds, and in the international cooperation that now defines space exploration. What began as a Cold War competition has since blossomed into a global effort to understand our universe. Sputnik 1 was more than a satellite, it was the first step in humanity's journey to the stars. It opened the door to the cosmos and showed us what was possible. Today, as we explore farther than ever before, we continue to build on the legacy of that small, silver orb that changed the world forever. The space age began with a single beep. Now that sound echoes through history, reminding us of the power of discovery and the endless possibilities that await us in the cosmos. As we stand on the brink of new frontiers, we must remember that our first step into the cosmos was just the beginning. The future of space exploration holds limitless potential, waiting for us to reach out and grasp it.